Hi, my name is Peyton Brazil. Today I'm going to be doing my presentation on treated lumber. Treated lumber first starts off as raw tree logs, which are stripped of their limbs and their bark before being sent to the mill. When it is sent to the mill, it is cut, stacked, and dried, and then sent to an incising process. During the incising process, steel teeth are pressed into the lumber to create pores so that chemicals can absorb into the lumber easily. The lumber is then put into horizontal cylinders where one of two processes take place, either full cell or empty cell treatment process. During the full cell process, the cell wall and lumen are both filled with treatment chemicals. During the empty cell process, only the cell wall is filled with preservative chemicals. During both of these processes, a series of vacuums and pressures take place. The pressurizing of the chemicals is used to cause chemicals to absorb into the lumber, while the vacuums are used to usually clean the excess chemicals off of the lumber. The chemicals being used in these two processes have been changed throughout the years, especially chromated copper arsenate, because it was made with arsenic and the consumers didn't want lumber with arsenic in it. So they replaced it with different chemicals, and now that is mostly commercial lumber and used in piers and other commercial uses. So you may want to take into consideration what type of chemicals are used in the treated lumber you are using, especially if you're using it in structures where you will be around for long periods of time, such as walls in your home or other structures like piers that you may be using out of pond. You may want to consider the type of wildlife it may affect. The chemicals used during treated lumber have advantages and disadvantages. Some of the advantages of using treated lumber are that it is higher quality for structures and the lumber lasts longer. It also can repel insects and many other pests. The disadvantages of using treated lumber is that the chemicals used in treated lumber can be hazardous to your health and in serious cases can cause death, especially when the lumber is burnt and you inhale the toxic fumes. It is also an environmentally unsound material and can be hard to dispose of, especially in city dumps, and you really do not want to burn because it can release the toxins into the air. Now this would be a 2x4 that has been treated. A 2x4 is actually only 1.5 inch thick by 3.5 inch wide. And as you can see, there are green marks throughout the grain of the wood, and that's one good way to tell if lumber is treated or not. That is actually leftover chemicals from the treatment process. You can also tell this in plywood as well, which plywood, if it's a 1/2 inch piece of plywood, it means it is actually 1/2 inch thick. And it also has green lines running throughout the grain of the wood, which are chemicals used in the treatment process. This ends my presentation.